Hi, it's Nick Lagos from Core Physio and Pilates Studios, and today we're doing our second video on using the foam roller as a mobilisation tool for lower limb soft tissues and joints, and mainly lower limb soft tissues in this video. So to start off, let's get down onto the foam roller and have a little look at a couple of exercises. So we're going to start off with glutes. So you need to have pretty strong wrists to do these movements, because you're going to put some weight on your hands. So be wary of that. If that's a problem, this might not be right for you. So we're going to have our legs bent but in front of us, and you're just going to roll over your sit bones and into the glutes. You can lean more to one side to sort of capture one glute a little bit more, or move more into the sort of external rotator muscle bellies too in your hip, but you could do both at the same time as well. So just gently rolling over the muscle belly, trying to find any sort of sore spots. Okay, and you don't want to be doing it too rapidly. Yep. So now moving on to the hamstrings. So your hamstrings being these muscles at the back of your thigh. So we go past the glutes and onto the hamstring muscle bellies, and again you're going to put a bit more pressure on your hands this time, and we're moving slowly over the muscle belly of the hamstrings, and you might have to move your hands back a little bit further. You're keeping your tailbone off the ground and off the mat, and you can go all the way up to the muscle bellies just behind your knees. So turning your feet outwards a little bit will make the outer hamstring muscles get more of the mobilisation, and turning your feet in will get more of the inner hamstring muscles. If you find a really tender spot, you can stop and hold on that tender spot so that the foam roller is actually putting pressure on a trigger point, but you want to be making sure that if there is discomfort from that trigger point, that it's going away. So I'd wait up to 20 to 30 seconds, but if that's not going away, then come off the muscle or come off that area and move to somewhere else. Great, so that's your hamstrings as well. Then of course, staying in the thigh, we're going to move to the ITB, which is a really tight band, which actually runs from your knee all the way up into your hip. So to mobilise your ITB, you want to be in the side position on the foam roller. So this is your supporting leg, which is really just sort of holding you up and giving you some balance. And we're mobilising the ITB on this left leg, which is sort of directly in contact with the foam roller. And you have your hand a little bit away from the foam roller. Again, you're putting a fair bit of pressure on there. You can use your other hand on the ground to support, or you could put it on your knee as well. So you're sort of gliding over the foam roller. Can be really uncomfortable. So you put more pressure on your standing foot, will take the pressure off the foam roller and reduce it a little bit. And again, you're gliding over, looking for any tender spots where you can kind of hold the pressure or work up and down below and above the tender spot. And you can come more sort of leaning backwards will allow you to do the back part of the ITB into the hamstring area. And for some people that can be a lot more tender. Or moving forwards, you're sort of moving to the front of the ITB, even a little bit into your quads. Excellent. So again, just slow movement, slow and steady, not rushing. So that's the upper thigh mobilisation using the foam roller. They're great exercises and you can do them. You just need a bit of space, so you don't want to have anything around you that you might knock into. But they're really safe movements and exercises, and a nice way of helping to look after yourself. Thanks for your time.